clips that prove that aliens exist. The thought of the existence of other beings from other planets, or perhaps universes, has existed for a long time. Endless documentaries and movies revolve around this concept. But the question is this actually real? Well, I guess you'll have the answer to that from our video for today. We are bringing you some clips that prove that aliens exist. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. 4. Indian state of Chhattisgarh. First up on our list is not necessarily a video clip, but rather proof that I certainly think is something to consider. Back in July 2014 in the Indian state of Chhattisgarh, where there are a ton of caves and paintings made by old human populations going back as far as 10,000 years, archaeologist J.R. Bhagat alleges he recently made an exclusive discovery here while giving a tour to journalists. Bhagat showed a rock face on which there are half a dozen dark red and yellow painted beings standing together in a group. We also see this particular painting, which looks quite odd. In the painting, we see some individuals with larger heads and different colored arms and hands, and they also don't resemble the other people portrayed on these cave walls. So we have a lot of people believing that the ancient humans who painted these drawings were actually painting images of aliens from another world. The theory that these are depictions of aliens is strengthened by another painting of what seems to be a motorized disc painted on the cave ceiling. It resembles a saucer-shaped object, which, as you may know, has become kind of the pop cultural representation of UFOs in the 1950s and 60s. So what do you guys think about this one? 3. Portsmouth, England. Moving on from paintings by ancient humans, let's focus on video clips that prove the existence of aliens. In July 2018 in Portsmouth, England, an inhabitant of the town is having a small problem with pests, so she has set up some ant traps around the house. The interesting part comes when she goes to check an ant trap. In the trap, she finds a weird potato-looking creature that has a tail. It can't be just a potato rolling around, because if we take a look at the ant trap, it doesn't seem as though it is a potato. The really strange thing about this being is this long tail, like I have never seen anything like that before. Let's not forget that this tailed potato is being filmed in a country swarming with strange sightings. Another thing about this, though might come off as superstitious, is that the day this creature was filmed, there was a complete lunar eclipse. Perhaps there is a connection. I mean, people did believe in the Middle Ages that lunar eclipses were caused by magicians or moon-hungry monsters. And there are theorists who suspect that celestial events, such as eclipses, often concur with the appearance of interdimensional creatures, beings, entities, and spirits that are not of this world somehow stepping from another dimension, although that might be a stretch. 2. Siberia's Amur region. Next up on our list, we have a clip from Siberia. The clip was filmed on what seemed to be an average December day in Siberia's Amur region, where temperatures fall below zero, with 2 feet of snow and many more trees than people. According to local reports, a man was out just walking his dog, and eventually they stagger across this strange 3-foot creature lying lifeless in the snow. It was missing a limb. It had a sort of dark grayish skin color, with no hair or any sort of clear facial features to help us recognize what it was. If we look at the picture, we'll see how the thing's head is tilted in an odd way, as if it was speaking, or perhaps screaming before it died. The people filming are convinced it's an alien, and the fact that this might not even be the first thing like this to appear in Russia. Back in 1996, a local woman discovered a strange creature in the wilderness. It was nicknamed Alashenka by the media. The woman claims that the creature was still alive when she discovered it. Siberia is also the site of the famous 1908 Tunguska meteor strike that destroyed 80 million trees, over 830 square miles. 1. Pensacola, Florida. Last but not least, we have this incredibly eerie footage of an alien stepping into someone's bedroom. David Eckhart was sleeping in his bedroom with a closed-circuit camera mounted above the bed. The camera captures the room that is filled with a dim yellow light coming from an open door. The bizarre thing happens when the camera picks up something weird in the doorway. A short, skinny humanoid figure starts to slowly peek out from behind the open door. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel while you're at it.